Have you ever pondered over the question, where does India stand in terms of global development? This question is not just a simple inquiry, but a deep contemplation of our nation's standing in the worldwide arena. It's a topic that has been studied, analyzed, and evaluated by global economists, politicians, and sociologists alike. Often we find ourselves thinking about this when we try to understand the complexity and the enormity of India's role in the global economic, social, and political landscape. Curiosity is not unfounded. India, after all, is a land that boasts a population of over 1.3 billion, making it the second most populous nation in the world. India, known historically as the Golden Bird, was once renowned for its wealth. Its richness was not just in terms of material possessions, but also in its vast knowledge systems, cultural heritage, and diverse traditions. Today, India maintains its fame as the world's largest democracy, a title that underlines its commitment to the principles of freedom, equality, and justice for all. The country is a melting pot of diverse cultures, each with its own unique customs, traditions, languages, and cuisines. The richness of these diverse cultures is reflected in every corner of India, from the bustling cities to the quiet, serene villages. Moreover, India is an economic powerhouse. It boasts a rapidly growing economy which is fueled by a strong manufacturing sector, a robust services industry, and an impressive IT sector. Not to mention India's role as a major player in the global pharmaceutical industry, which has been particularly highlighted during the ongoing global pandemic. However, when it comes to global development, we must also consider socio-economic factors such as education, healthcare, and infrastructure. While India has made significant strides in these areas, there is still a long way to how does it fare when compared to other nations. It's a multifaceted question, the answers to which are both complex and enlightening. However, one thing is certain, India continues to play a significant role in shaping the global economic and socio-political landscape. Take a look at the education sector. In a land of over 1 billion people, representing a vast diversity of cultures, languages, and traditions, the narrative of education has been a journey that has had its ups and downs, its trials and tribulations, but nonetheless, a journey that has seen India making significant strides in education. From a literacy rate of a mere 18% in the years following independence, a statistic that revealed the massive challenge that lay ahead for the fledgling nation, India's progress in education has been nothing short of a miracle. A miracle that is a testament to the indomitable spirit of the Indian people and their unwavering commitment to enlighten every corner of the nation with the light of knowledge. With concerted efforts by the government, non-governmental organizations, and the community at large, literacy rates have skyrocketed to over 74 today, a feat that is truly commendable. However, this is only one side of the story. The other side of the story is that despite these significant strides, India's education system leaves a lot to be desired when compared to countries such as Finland or Singapore. Countries where education systems are globally acclaimed for their standards of quality and their commitment to nurturing and developing holistically educated individuals. In comparison, India still has a long way to go. There are still mountains to climb, rivers to cross, and dreams to chase. But if history has taught us anything, it is that India is a nation that never backs down from a challenge, a nation that is forever ready to learn, grow, and evolve. The healthcare system, another crucial indicator of development, paints a similar picture. It's a journey that is both complex and demanding, just like the country itself. The vast and diverse land of India has been striving for advancements in various sectors, and healthcare is no exception. It is a sphere of primary importance, given its role in building a robust nation. Although it may be easy to point out the challenges, it is also essential to acknowledge the achievements. In the last few decades, India has made strides in its healthcare system. One of the most notable improvements has been the increase in life expectancy. People are living longer, healthier lives, which is a testament to the progressive changes that have been made. Alongside, the reduction in infant mortality rates is also worth mentioning. It's a positive sign indicating that healthcare services are reaching the most vulnerable segments of society. However, despite the progress, there remains a considerable gap when compared to countries like Japan or Switzerland. These countries are renowned worldwide for providing top-notch healthcare services. Their high standards, established infrastructure, and exemplary practices are benchmarks that many nations aspire to reach. In the realm of healthcare, these countries have transformed themselves into models of excellence that others seek to emulate. India, although moving forward, still finds it challenging to match these standards. The path is steep and the climb is arduous, but the journey continues. It's a pursuit that is not just about overcoming obstacles, but also about learning, adapting, and growing. The healthcare system, another crucial indicator of development, struggles to match the standards set by countries like Japan or Switzerland, known for their top-notch healthcare services. The story repeats itself in terms of infrastructure. India, a country rich in history and brimming with cultural diversity, takes immense pride in its extensive network of transport systems. The web of roads meandering through the country, from the bustling metropolitan cities to the peaceful rural areas, is a testament to the intricate groundwork the nation has laid. The vast plains, the rugged terrain, and the serene coastlines all are interconnected through this amazing lattice of roads that span the length and breadth of the country. But this is just one aspect of India's infrastructure. The country also possesses a significant railway system, one that has served as the lifeline for millions for over a century. The Indian Railways, with their iconic blue and red trains, have been an integral part of the nation's growth, connecting regions, people, and cultures. The railways have witnessed the changing times, evolving with the nation, supporting its progress. Flying high above these rails, India's airports too form an essential part of the nation's infrastructure. These hubs of air travel, scattered across the country, have been instrumental in bridging distances, making the world more accessible to the Indian populace. The airports, with their modern amenities, offer a glimpse into India's strive towards technological advancement. Yet, when placed on a global platform, India's infrastructure seems to falter, especially when juxtaposed against nations like Germany or the United States. These countries, with their infrastructure that is not just expansive, but also highly efficient and technologically advanced, dwarf India's efforts. It is not just about boasting an extensive network, but also about the efficiency and technological innovation that goes into it. The story repeats itself in terms of infrastructure. What about the environment? As we observe global environmental challenges that are unfolding before our eyes, it's important to recognize the individual contributions of different nations, both in causing and addressing these issues. India, an emerging global powerhouse with a rapidly growing economy, faces its own set of unique environmental problems. Like many developing nations, India grapples with issues such as pollution and deforestation. These problems are not isolated to India, but are reflected in numerous other developing countries as well. Industrial development, population growth, and urbanization have all played significant roles in exacerbating these issues. Practices like illegal logging, improper waste disposal, and negligent industrial pollution control are creating an environmental crisis that poses major threats to the health of the Indian population and the global climate. In contrast, countries like Costa Rica and Denmark are setting examples with their green initiatives and sustainable practices. Costa Rica, renowned for its rich biodiversity, has made significant strides in ecotourism and renewable energy. Denmark, on the other hand, is recognized globally for its efficient waste management and conservation efforts. Both countries serve as beacons of hope and inspiration, demonstrating that sustainable progress is possible and necessary for the future health of our planet. Each nation has a role to play in the global environmental narrative, whether that's as a cautionary tale or as a beacon of hope. It's a collective responsibility, one that requires collaboration, dedication, and a shared vision for a healthier, more sustainable world. So, it's clear that while India is making progress, there are still areas that need significant improvement. With such a diverse and vast population, the country's progress is not just about creating a competitive edge amongst other nations. It's about nurturing its citizens' growth and potential by providing them the best possible opportunities and improving the quality of life they lead. And this quality isn't about materialistic gains, it encompasses various aspects of human life. A crucial area where India needs to focus is its education system. It's not just about imparting knowledge, it's about fostering curiosity and creativity and empowering the next generation to be thinkers, leaders, and innovators. Equally essential is to bolster healthcare services. Affordable, accessible, and quality healthcare for all must be the goal, addressing both urban and rural disparities. Investment in advanced and efficient is another vital area. Infrastructure does not only mean roads and buildings, it also refers to digital infrastructure, transportation, public utilities, and other facilities. A well-developed infrastructure can stimulate economic growth, improve connectivity, and provide a better living environment. Another crucial area is the adoption of sustainable practices. In the era of climate change, it's imperative to balance development with sustainability to ensure a healthy and livable planet for future generations. To summarize, India needs to focus on improving its education system, bolstering healthcare services, investing in advanced and efficient infrastructure, and adopting sustainable practices. Remember, progress isn't just about economic growth. It is about cultivating an environment where each person, irrespective of their background, can flourish and achieve their highest potential. It involves constructing a country that is not just potent in terms of its might, but also exudes empathy, nurturing its citizens while being at the same time. It is about fostering a place that not only acknowledges the individual aspirations of its citizens, but also aligns them with the collective goals of the nation. We are in a fascinating era of India's development, where immense progress has been made, but there are also areas that still require our focus and attention. From improving the ease of doing business to fostering innovation in technology, healthcare, and education. From bridging the urban-rural divide to achieving sustainability in infrastructure development. These are the areas that demand our collective attention and action. The journey towards national growth is undoubtedly challenging, but it is also exhilarating. It demands us to think, to question, to explore, and to innovate. So until we again, I urge you to keep contemplating, to keep raising questions, to keep seeking answers, and most importantly, to keep progressing. Because growth, both individual and national, begins with a single thought, a single question.